Late Friday night, the Commission on Presidential Debates confirmed next week's debate scheduled for Miami will not take place. Both campaign parties are discussing alternatives, but for now, the next debate will be October 22nd in Nashville. No debate means one less opportunity for the two candidates to reach tens of millions of voters. 10 Tampa Bay's Madison Allworth spoke to political analyst Lars Hafner about what this canceled debate means for the two campaigns and if we will even see a final debate.
If the election were held today, the Pew Research Center found that 52% of voters would support Biden, with 42% supporting Trump. Potentially bad news for the president now that the second debate is off the table.
Each debate garners about a rating of 70 to 80 million individuals watching the debate. And because that one is now precluded, they really do need to debate in the third one if Donald Trump's going to ever play to that large of audience again.
With the debate canceled, the Trump campaign is focusing heavily on Florida.
Because if they cannot win Florida, they cannot win the election.
And time is precious. So far, around 1.4 million mail-in ballots have already been submitted in the state.
Each day that passes, more voters bank their votes, and there's no change in those votes, and there's no persuadable voters left. So that's why you're seeing them all come to Florida, because Florida's voting as we speak.
Biden hasn't been here recently, but that will likely change.
Florida's ground zero. We will see more of the Biden team, more of the Trump team here in Florida from now until Election Day.
Both campaigns focusing on events, especially if the third debate is canceled as well.
The two can argue for what they want, but ultimately, who makes the decision about what format debate 3 will be in?
Well, usually it is the Presidential Debate Commission, but both campaigns also sit at the table and they negotiate out which way it will go. And if they cannot agree on it, then the Presidential Debate Commission can make the final call.
And if one or both candidates do not agree with the commission's decision?
It's still up for negotiation as to whether they can go forward or whether there will be no debate number 3.
And there have been no new updates from the commission on the possibility of a third debate tonight. That commission, by the way, has an interesting backstory, and it's actually a relatively new commission. So let's take a deeper dive. The commission was actually created in 1987, ahead of the 1988 presidential election. After the 1984 election, the Georgetown University Center for Strategic and International Studies and the Harvard University Institute of Politics conducted separate, detailed studies of the election process and the role debates play. Both studies found debates should become a regular part of the way Americans elect their presidents. Before then, debates had been sporadic and often hastily organized after quick negotiations between campaigns. Both reports recommended the two major political parties endorse a mechanism designed to ensure presidential debates between the leading candidates happened every year.